What happens if you drop a camera in the deep ocean? Wait until you see some of the creepiest and scary things that we're gonna find.
What if I told you that the megalodon never really disappeared?
Kinda like your dad. It's always AI, bro. Anyway, in this video, they try to convince you that the megalodon's still living somewhere in the deep ocean like the Mariana Trench. The megalodon has been extinct for over 2 million years. Like my hair. But this bloop plushie is not extinct, guys. I only have a few of these. The link's in the description if you want one. I made it just for you. If you see this while you're swimming in the ocean, run fast. This is a deep sea anglerfish and they're freaky looking. These guys are normally found in a deep ocean, but this one came up to the surface, which is extremely rare. Kind of like a dad coming home with the milk.
Get out here for real!
Wildlife photographer stunned after capturing a rare orca on camera.
I guess the white orca was the colonizer in the pie.
Bruh.
This video was actually taken in Japan. Of course it was Japan, bro. This white orca isn't actually an albino orca. Albino orcas are extremely rare. Most white orcas actually have a condition called leucism, which partially removes pigment in their skin. And they actually have a disadvantage in hunting since they can't blend in the ocean like the other orcas. But why do I feel like bro's about to open a Starbucks under the sea? What is that thing? Is that a brain or did somebody just deep fry ET and forget to take it out to the trash? Bro, that fish pulled up like a half melted gummy bear. His final form is just depression made waterproof. He's built like an unfinished soap, guys. So I mean, I know it may look like a brain or a butt or maybe both. But that's actually a smooth lumpfish who's really having a bad day. When deep sea animals are taken out of the deep sea and brought to the surface, gases expand and they deform them, like this poor guy. Man, they turn into a soft gelatinous balloon monster. So no guys, it's not an alien, just a friendly reminder of how nature can make things really creepier than science fiction. Like me! Juvenile tiger shark messing around. Why is bro moving like a Grand Theft Auto glitch? When you forget you're a top predator, remember there's always a bigger fish. What you know about rolling down in the deep?
If you ever see this on the beach, run and call for help.
It's your dad in a Speedo. He basically talks in this video that if you ever see square waves in the ocean, it's actually a sign of riptides. If the ocean ever looks like Minecraft, bro, it's your first warning. He also talks about the Portuguese man o' war, which are extremely dangerous and toxic. Almost as trying to eat Taco Bell before a long road trip.
How come there's all of these people, yet there's like nobody swimming in the ocean?
Because it's Australia, bro. Anyway, in this video, he actually shows a ton of these blue bottle jellyfish on the beach, which are also Portuguese man o' war. Man, that beach looks like it's got more traps than a Scooby-Doo mansion. Bro, that's not a beach, that's a Final Destination deleted scene. Walking barefooted there is basically volunteering for side quests that you can't win. Even dead ones that are washed up on the beach are deadly enough to send people to the hospital if you step on them. Those tentacles can actually stretch to over 165 feet long, which is longer than a blue whale and all my hopes and dreams too.
I was diving the river when I came across this.
What is he about to do?
So I took my mouthpiece out and drank it cause it's pure water boiling out of the riverbed.
Bro really took out his mouthpiece underwater and took free samples like he was at Costco. 50% of getting a prehistoric virus, 50% of chance of getting superpowers, but 100% chance of getting diarrhea. I mean, technically, guys, it is safe to drink since it's boiling all the bacteria out the water, but he still got a mouthful of that other stuff. Boiling water or not, my guy, you just sipped 400 million years of fish toilet water. What's he doing, man? He has the survival instincts of a peanut. Don't splash around. That's funny. My guy screamed like a Swiftie. Woo! Bro thought he was gonna go meditate in that water and fish said, this bro needs to medicate. You wanna connect with nature, nature wants to connect with you too. Rivers are home to many territorial fish that will defend their areas, especially during mating season, and they will eat you on sight. The only river I'm connected with is the one I can see on Google Maps from my couch. What the heck? He sounded like me when I eat Cheerios. But why did that pufferfish sound like a kickball when it hit the water though? Bro, it's like, hey, look, it's a cute fish. And the fish be like, bro, I'm dying here. I can't breathe. Pufferfish inflate by sucking in water and air to scare off predators. But apparently not that predator though. What's he catching? What was that? There is no way this man just discovered a Pokemon in real life. That's not a fish. That's what happens when evolution rage quits halfway through. That is a Malaysian giant river prawn that can go over 3 feet long. Basically shrimp that evolved and became a mini kaiju. Their claws can cut worse than a crab, so it's pretty dumb if you touch one. Despite looking cursed, those things are actually edible and people actually farm them. Yes, willingly. So they're edible, but at a cost.
Something really strange is happening in our oceans, and the wildlife is clearly reflecting that. Groups of whales have been coming together before beaching and unaliving themselves, and scientists have no clue why. This specific group was located near Australia.
Of course it was Australia, bro. You know it's bad when whales start rage quitting life, guys. They saw something down there and was like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. That's actually not a mystery at all. This situation was actually caused from the ocean realizing Australia exists. Okay, no, seriously, guys. This situation is actually caused from seismic blasting, which scares the wildlife and causes them to huddle together. What is...
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
These guys casually found a caught-scared jellyfish in a deep sea. It would be cool if that thing was real, but it's faker than your friends on Roblox. But this next one's real.
This is the moment a cuttlefish was captured using complex illusions to mesmerize its prey before striking.
Same thing women influencers do. Oh well. Cuttlefish are like the ocean's versions of an assassin disco ball. They can move their skin pigments individually just like built-in LED light. What's even crazier is that cuttlefish have green-blue blood and 3 hearts, and they're crazy smart. They can solve puzzles and remember things even longer than dogs, and probably me. In fact,
Sometime later.
I forgot where I was for a minute.
Here's what would happen if you went into the deepest part of the ocean.
You become a slushy? Congratulations, you're the world's deepest Capri Sun pouch. You don't sink. You just implode like ocean-themed oatmeal.
It's a baby.
Look at that.
Still had to say, okay, mom. I just a baby.
Baby octopuses are actually born fully independent. Basically, bro spawns with 0 tutorials, 8 legs, and emotional instability. Baby octopuses actually have to survive by convincing the ocean they're not edible squishmallows. They don't get parents. They get thrown in the ocean like Hunger Games Ocean Edition. Wait for it. Wait, there's a lot of... There's a woman in there! Or is that a man? It doesn't matter. It's a scuba diver. Why they... What the heck? That's crazy cool. Scientists actually call this social play by dolphins. I call risking it all for a TikTok collab. Wild dolphins are not to be treated like your bestie. They're crazy unpredictable, guys. But hey, you're witnessing 40 million years of fine-tuned marine intelligence used for synchronized swimming. Oh no, that's scary looking. Watch. Oh. Bro is trapped in a Sharknado spinoff that costs $12 to make. The shark's fake, the blood's fake, but the trauma's real, guys. Doggo's experiencing every emotion except critical thinking. His ancestors fought mammoths and he's fighting bathwater special effects. What the heck is that? Bro is rolling up in the deep like a pug jellyfish. I thought that thing was a shark-tail jellyfish at first, man. But this is faker than your grandma's boyfriend's teeth. A scuba diver actually caught this giant squid near the surface in Japan. Japan going to Japan, bro. I mean, the dude filming this is acting like the thing don't have teeth inside its tongue. One flick of that tentacle, and you're just protein powder at the bottom of the sea, man. When near the surface, these giant squids are actually injured, disoriented, or dying. AKA, not at peak horror movie levels, but still, get out the water type energy. Giant squids can go over to 40 feet long, which is like 12 meters, man. About the length of a full-size school bus. That boy thick! Boy, he's thick! Whoa, it's a Jay Leno fish. Homie's forehead got hit with the inflate balloon animal setting and never deflated, man. So I noticed fish is called a Napoleon Rass, and that forehead hump is used to ram rivals when they fight. Those fish can actually get 6 feet long and weigh over 400 pounds. That giant lump gets bigger with age too, kind of like nature's midlife crisis. Almost like mine too. If you're not scared of the ocean, check this out. Now, if you ever see this balloon in the water, you better not pop it, guys.
Those balloons can be a bit dodgy.
Bro's one poke away from becoming a trending Florida news article. I mean, even though it's looking like an underwater bath bomb from Dollar Tree, it's an underwater mine. Whoa, check this out. Whale shark, peace, love, and krill. Meanwhile, the swordfish, trauma response with a dorsal fin. I mean, someone in the comments on this video said it's actually insane that they are both in the same place. What? The ocean, bro? Rare 7-foot squid has 2 tennis ball organs that light up? What? We got squids with headlights before GTA 6, bro. You know you're weird when scientists still don't know if you're communicating or just vibing aggressively. Now, those lights are not for hunting. They're straight flexing. Scientists think those lights are for distracting predators, signaling other squids, or just trolling humans who don't respect the ocean. Whoa! Who said money didn't grow on trees? Well, technically, I guess it's in the tree, not on the tree. Bro just found a national bank of squirrels. That tree saving account got better interest than mine. Nature said crypto's fake, invest in tree coins. The IRS watching this video like...
This is the only way to survive a tsunami.
First off, don't go near the ocean. Anyway, in this video, he talks about the ocean receding back from the beach, and it means you need to start running. You have 3 options: higher ground, and goodbye. Quick physics lessons for all you guys. The ocean eats everything.
And his name is John C.
The alligator behind her was flabbergasted. If you ever see a dangerous creature like that in the ocean, bro, run fast. I'm not talking about the alligator, I'm talking about the woman. It's actually a gator farm in Florida, and she was just tagging it for research purposes. It's always Florida, bro. An alligator and a crocodile go to the pool. Oh, you thought that was the beginning of a joke? Nah, it's just Florida, bro. So check it out. Florida is the only place on earth where both crocodiles and gators live side by side. Now, crocodiles have a stronger bite force than alligators do, but gators are way better at ambush attacks. Both are terrible at conflict resolution, apparently. Whose pool is this? But deep in the ocean again, guys, researchers found this brown thing floating around like a pair of your grandma's underwear. I mean, this thing's a phantom jellyfish and typically about 3,200 feet deep. They say don't be afraid of the ocean, and then this creepy thing shows up. What you doing? What is it? Is he literally feeding the ocean biscuits? Bro turned a local fish into DoorDash subscribers. I mean, they're not even swimming. They're waiting for table service. What the heck? Then these fish are closely related to piranhas, but they're herbivores. Although they looked intimidating, they usually just want fruits, seeds, and leafy plants. But I'm not even teasing nature like this guy. I'm not taking a chance. These fish go over to 3 feet long and weigh over 100 pounds. And they have jaw strength rivaling that of a crocodile, man. Those fish really just said, bring it to my mouth like I paid for the experience.
Oh, what a big, huge. Don't touch it, GB. No, look here. Big one in front.
Where is he? That croc was swimming, then realized he was in the same water as a bunch of Australian blokes.
My lord. A snapping turtle.
They just found Jurassic Park Underwater Edition. Now that's an alligator snapping turtle, one of the biggest in Louisiana. I'm never sticking my toes or fingers in the water of Florida or Louisiana.
What are you doing?
I got a new puppy.
You got a new puppy? I guess so.
I keep a new puppy.
It's pretty cute.
She's so cute.
Is she friendly?
Yeah. She hears.
Bro just brought home a free trial of rabies, man. When you ask for a puppy, you bring back a questionable side quest. Coyotes are not domesticated animals at all. They've been wild and adapting against humans for millennia. Not with us like the dogs do. Even if raised from birth, coyotes don't lose their aggression at all, guys. They're territorial. Coyotes can legally carry a whole zoo full of diseases, like mange, distemperament, kind of like your sit. Congratulations, you just unlocked party mode. That's the look of, if I stay really still, maybe the toy will squeak its way out. Meanwhile, I stub my toe and it sounds like a death metal demo. I told y'all Florida's gonna Florida. That gator's saying I'm bringing my little bro here to pick up the food. You're the food. Nature gave him a pea-sized brain and he still located the door faster than you can during a fire drill. Gators actually use their snouts to investigate since they can smell food. So what looks like they're climbing is actually them checking out to see where the food came from, like your small animals and pets. Or maybe even you. Bro said, new car smell? Nah, new car curse. Imagine surviving their economy just to get spit on by a spider. Sometimes when highly stressed, spiders may go ahead and excrete their silk mixed with digestive fluids or even fecal matter. So it might not just be silk, it might just be a silk wrapped insult. Congratulations, you've just been personally disrespected. Hey, what is he showing the fish? That fish said, hey yo, y'all come look at this.
Hey y'all come look at this.
The first fish pulled up like it was movie night at the tank. I almost said pish, guys. They don't know what they're looking at. They just said yes louder. Now those bluegill are actually drawn by anything that flickers and could cause a social cascade. That catfish said I ain't having it. He must be a Taylor Swift fan. Bro is not fooling anyone. Did that dinosaur just blink? It's not at the museum, guys.
Discovered a herd of long-necked dinosaurs thought to be extinct was looking for food in a forest.
And the next thing we'll find is that I have hair. This video is in reverse, guys. It's just a bunch of lemurs. Comment dinosaur if you think they're real. Comment dino fake if you think dinosaurs are actually fake. I'm curious. Is he getting a ride? Is that a pufferfish? Why does that thing look like me? Imagine building a $1 billion computer program just to make a seafood NPC that looks like it owes you $20. Generated with the precision of a junk raccoon learning AI for the first time. Oh, I love camping. That's not camping. This is early access to your own obituary. Oh my gosh! The cat distribution system sent this guy the wrong kitty. Siberian tiger is actually the largest cats on earth, which makes that one a cuddly murder pillow. I panic when a squirrel makes eye contact with me. That matriarch just posted up like nightclub bouncers. Bro, when elephants start moonwalking backwards, that's your one and only warning. If 12,000 pounds of note moves first, you don't argue with them. Come on, man. African elephants actually weigh up to 14,000 pounds. If they move fast, you better move faster. I mean, they actually run about 25 miles an hour. You ain't going too far, though. What? Bro's hopping like his crush just texting back, hey. He's built like a marshmallow. Moves like a caffeine overdose. Like me! Man, So that's an ermine in its winter coat, man. He's cute, huh? It's the cutest little chaos missile in the snow. If chaos were adorable, that is. They're only like 6 to 9 inches long, but they can take down a rabbit by launching on their back. Their metabolism is insane. They have to eat a lot to survive cold temperatures. Small body, big appetite. Basically my spirit animal. Let's see, got a roach. What is that? Something's in the bag. Bro didn't jump, he launched a counterattack. New fear unlocked, mouse with black Air Force energy. I ain't gonna lie, I'd still eat the chips though. Gotta build immunity somehow, guys. Fun fact, a mouse can actually survive falling from a building, and I can't survive a Monday morning. What's she got? What's he doing?
Meu Deus!
He's playing Jumanji in real life. You know it's serious when a bull starts parkour. But a dog said, I ain't letting this one go. The insurance company is never gonna believe her, even though she filmed it. Now that's not rage, that's ancestral beef. Literally. Oh, there's a goose in the tiger exhibit. You better fly away. Why is he not flying away? Did he get it? Did he get the goose? Ooh, that goose is fighting back. Oh! Predator instincts meet street instincts. Now, even a tiger ran. To anyone who ran from a goose, don't feel bad now. Them things are gangsters, man. Bro forgot he was at the top of the food chain, but he also forgot that goose unprofessionally unhinged. That tiger forgot that geese skipped the negotiation phase. They go straight to hand phase. My horse during practice. Ooh, he's coughing. What's so smooth. It's backfiring. Did he look like... I can smell it from here. He trotted in like a prince and left like a cursed fog machine. Horse farts are actually mostly methane and CO2, but sometimes they include volatile fatty acids, which smells like revenge. Whoa, strange creature found in cave. Why is my guy holding that flashlight like a 2-year-old? Man, when a hole in the ground looks at you, you don't look at it or film it. You run! Ooh, that's freaky. Dude. That's a rock monitor, guys, and they actually are ambush predators, and they barely move for hours to stay hidden. They can climb, swim, sprint, and they bite hard enough to crush bone when they feel threatened. And what's crazy is they're not from Australia, they're from Africa. Hey, what does that guy have in his mouth? He thinks he's in a talent show. Hamster said, for my next trip, I'm gonna make this ribbon disappear. Good gosh, one more pull and he's gone. Spool the multiverse. Goodness! Hamsters actually have cheek pouches that can stretch up to 3 times their head. Meanwhile, I choke on air and lose arguments to IKEA furniture. Is that a squirrel? What is that? Bro was eating a carrot and the squirrel said, not today, vegan. Man, that wasn't even a fight. That was a drive-by eat. Look at the crow watching like it's a free pay-per-view. It's still better than a Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight, though.
There was a giant foot in the ocean of
Really?
Thailand. People are saying it's biblical because right after they saw the foot, a 7.7 earthquake happened.
This is faker than your sister's online boyfriend. This video has actually been shown around the internet of people saying that there's a giant foot in the Phuket Sea. It's not true. It's just a reflection of somebody's foot that was on the balcony taking a video. But hey, somebody's grandma on Facebook's gonna believe it.
Is this proof that giants are real?
Somebody get her off Pinterest before she starts a giant breeding program.
Got him!
She actually claims that in the past, oxygen levels were a lot higher, which caused things to be more massive. Kind of like your mom! I'm just kidding, mamas. It's just a joke. Thank you for letting your kids watch me. Appreciate it. That nap hit hard. Goodness, he didn't nap. He crossed dimensions. Kind of like me. He didn't nap. He came back from the dead. Goodness gracious. Bro couldn't believe his eyes. Oh, what does he see? What is it? Ah! That thing's staring at him like the radiologist looking through the window, saying, don't worry, the x-ray won't hurt you.
How are we supposed to do this? Are we like, which way do you go? Up and down, girl. But I've seen people do it left to right. That's not the right way. Who said? Jesus.
What makes this funny is the fact that it's true. You're not supposed to brush your horse sideways, up and down. But hey, what do I know about hair? I went to a petting zoo at Disney World. It's a British goat. Huh.
I don't know if you
What's
like
he
me or
doing?
not.
That's the same reaction I get from women when I try to talk to them. Bro said, bah, in all caps. Bro literally said, we're gonna add a happy little tree right here.
This is what happens when you go to the Bermuda Triangle.
And this is what happens when you get your facts from TikTok at 3 a.m. She actually talks about ships disappearing when they go to the Bermuda Triangle. One theory is that you actually go into time, in the past, or in the future. There are actually things called rogue waves in the ocean, guys, and these things are like tsunamis that can get over 90 feet tall too, which explains a lot. My thoughts? I'm never going in the ocean, so it doesn't matter to me. I barely survived my bathtub. What? Bro is built like ocean grade Velcro. Now guys, that's not a sea creature, that's a cursed microfiber mop head. No, it's actually a live sand dollar. Most of the time you see them dead, and they're like those little white ones you see on a beach. But don't touch the fuzz. That fuzz isn't fuzz, guys. It's thousands of tiny moving spines used for breathing, burrowing, and feeding. You're not petting a sponge, you're manhandling someone's digestive system. That dark fuzz also indicates it's a live sand dollar, not a dried out one.
Hey everybody, Haley back again. We are now on the river, but I'm gonna go off the river and see what everybody around the shop is up to. Let's go check it out.
Now she's in the river and now she's wet in the river. Paddleboard said yes, physics said no. She time traveled straight to the bottom of the river. Why is bro staring at me like I stole his money? He looks like he saw his grandma naked. Hey, who looks better, me or the turtle? What is that? Ugh! Every day's leg day when you only have 1 foot and 1 leg. He's training for a slow motion chase scene, I guess. POV, you show up at Planet Fitness and this guy's on your machine. What you doing? When you have a visitor in the morning. The lion's window shopping for food. I mean, oh heck no, he just sprayed Windex on the glass. I think he is a room service. What's scary, the fact that the lion can smell you behind the glass. You're watching them, but they're observing you. Guys, we're at the bottom of the ocean floor and you see all kind of crazy things here, like the tripod fish, the bony-eared buttfish, yes, that's its real name, and this deep-sea snailfish. Man. Guys, what's crazy is all these blue plushies are here with me now. If you want one, you can get one of these guys. The link's in the description. I made them just for you. I hope you like it. And guys, you also might want to check this out since I made that just for you. Let me know how you like it. Also, one more question. You ready to go swimming?